So, Tyler, you brought an interesting question to me the other day, which just fascinated me. And I've been thinking about it all weekend long. I've lost sleep over this. You had a discussion with your wife about a topic that I have not really thought about before, and it led to what we're going to do today. Do you want to give the viewers a little glimpse on where we're going with this?
Yeah, so like many of you out there, anytime we go to Costco or Kroger, we load up on the very cheap, very inexpensive, case of generic bottled water that you can get like a case of it for a nickel, I think is.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's just crazy cheap. But this past week, my wife had a coupon for one of the kind of more high-end waters, and I'm sitting there drinking. I'm like, honey, this is really good. Like, we need to get this more often. And she just looked at me like, what are you talking about? It's water. Like, water is water. Like, how can you possibly tell a difference? I'm like, I can tell a difference. I'm telling you. And so it just led to a discussion of, can you, without knowing what brand of water you're drinking, just in a blind taste test, could you tell the difference between the generic Costco Kroger brand versus a mid-level or even one of the high-end bottles of water?
So, Tyler, we took that discussion, which is an unbelievable discussion, and we're going to make things right today. We're going to do a public service for our viewers, and we've got 6 different waters sitting in front of us in 6 different glasses. We have no idea what is in each of these glasses except for the fact that it's water. You'll also notice that we have tortilla chips as a cleanser in between so we can give a fair assessment and get the full taste of these waters. This is like a wine tasting test, Tyler, except we're using water.
Yeah.
Now, just so our viewers know, our producer is going to put up on the screen behind us what we're actually drinking. Okay, we don't know what it's going to be. We've got 6 glasses of chilled water in front of us. We're going to run through them. One of them's tap water. The others are ones that you can find in the store. We're going to do them one at a time. We are going to rank them. Our producer is going to put up what we're actually drinking behind us that we will not be able to see.
But you will know.
And you will know. You, the viewers, will be able to see what we're drinking as we're describing the water. And I think we just get into it. We've got 6 labeled glasses in front of us. We're going to rank them and see if the cheap water is just as good as the expensive water. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Do you feel good about this? Do you feel like you're going to be able to tell a difference, or are you thinking this is going to be difficult?
I feel like I'll be able to tell a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be able to tell a difference. I feel good about this. First, we got to do our cleanser.
Okay.
So we have tortilla chips. Let's reach for number 1. So just looking at it, this water looks bubbly. I'm not really sure what that means.
It does. It definitely is more bubbly than any of the other ones.
Yeah, we'll see what that is. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it tastes like
it tastes like water.
I'm really skeptical now about this channel.
I know. I think this just got a lot harder.
This got way harder on the first glass. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I noticed that I don't think it's really great. I don't think it's really bad.
I don't feel like this is... Okay. I don't feel like it's... Okay. That's a tough one.
I feel like
See, this is the mark that we're going to be judging all the other ones off of, though. So it's really hard to get this... Jeez.
Don't be looking at my notes over here either.
No, you don't be looking at mine either. I'm writing down my initial thoughts on what I think it could be. And we'll see. I don't know. Now I got to do my cleanser. Tortilla chip. We're moving on to glass number 2.
Okay.
Let's plow through these. This is glass number 2. That first one was tough. Here we go. Glass number 2. I think you're supposed to do the wine-related swirl.
Yeah, you gotta let the tannins, release the tannins of the water,
or let the fluoride, whatever.
You're laughing already. Why are you laughing?
This is gonna be really difficult for me. Tyler, I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you, man.
You think it tastes a lot like number 1, huh?
It tastes that. Are you sure? Let me ask our producer. Are you sure you didn't mix this up and pour 2 glasses of the same one? Wow, I really don't know what to think now.
It is very similar in taste to the first one. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Okay, so let me just finish it up here. So that's glass number 2. I'm going to move on to number 3.
I like the variety of glasses that we have here, too.
This was everything spare that I got, like every bourbon glass, every wine glass.
I'm sure your wife is really glad that we just, added 12 glasses to the dishes tonight. So.
Yeah, think I've lost it when I put these in the dishwasher later.
All right,
Okay,
number
so
3.
this is number-
Swirl it around.
Swirl it around, get the aroma, getting the minerals, if there are any. Okay, I can tell a difference a little bit in that one.
Better or worse difference? I'm like your optometrist. Better or worse?
Yeah, and then you click through 10 times. I don't know. I forgot.
Number 1, number 2.
Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or... Wow, this is... Well, maybe... Oh, my goodness, now. Maybe I'm second-guessing myself. I think I kind of know where this one's at.
Kind of has a little bit of a crisp, more crisp aftertaste. Maybe it's just me.
This is getting a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be really embarrassed, but when I do my rankings here at the end.
But, this is what we're doing because a lot of people, they pay the extra money for the water, right? I mean, there's a big difference between a bulk thing at Costco or Kroger and your Fiji water. Correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that one bottle of water of Fiji was like $3.
Yeah. So let's cleanse. Let's grab number 4.
Okay.
I mean, especially if you go to Starbucks, you see like the smart waters and things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they cost an arm and a leg. I mean, the bottles are gigantic, but... And I'll be honest, I am struggling with these first 3.
I know.
Yeah.
I keep waiting to hit one, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can tell a difference. So far, I haven't.
Found it.
That one has a little bit of a unique smell to it as well. I'm picking up a little bit of a different
I'm not finishing that.
aroma on that one.
Yeah. It's not that the water is bad, it's just way different than the other one. I know what that one is.
That's definitely the Fiji water, right?
I don't know about that. All right, Cleansner.
Cleanse.
Let's go to number 5. Still can't get any aroma. I can't tell. They say they add minerals to these things to make them taste more natural.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
This one smells better than number 4, though.
Yeah, number 4 was...
Number 4 had a little bit of a bad smell, I will say.
My dear... Tyler, are you having a hard time with this one?
It tastes just like number 1, 2, and 3.
I'm going to do a double cleanse because I'm starting to question my palate here. There's got to be a difference. I mean, heck, one's bottled in Fiji, right?
Supposedly.
Just not bottled in the Kroger River, like the one is from the Kroger
The
Mountain.
Kroger River. Where is the Kroger River?
Now, for number 6, we got a special glass. Mostly because I ran out of the other glass.
We did.
So now we got some margarita glasses. This is not tequila.
Yeah, this is really water.
Oh, no aroma. I don't know. All right, effectively cleansed here.
I thought this one's a little more bland than some of the other ones.
Yeah, that one's going to be... Okay. I think we got it here. I'm going to rank my order.
I'm not confident at all. I feel like I'm about to make a fool of myself.
I don't know. I feel like I've got it.
Because I know when my wife watches this, she'll be like, I told you so. I told you could. There's a lot of pressure on me because it was our conversation that started this whole thing and me boasting that I could tell the difference.
Now, Tyler, you literally said out loud, you said, honey, I really like this water.
I did.
You said that sentence
this
weekend.
Because in my mind, maybe this is a good example of the label and the bottle, the advertising, just makes you think it's different in your brain.
I am very confident on one of them. I think at the tap water one, I feel like I've got it.
I agree. I second that.
Because, I don't know. It just wasn't very good. You got yours?
Okay, I've got my order.
Okay.
We're going to start at the top or the bottom? Bottom?
Let's start with our worst water.
Okay.
Which one did you think was the worst water?
I got number 4. If number 4 is not the tap water, then I don't even want to do the rest of this.
Number 4 is the tap water. Oh, yes. All right. Number 4 is the tap water. So we got that one correct. Nailed it. All right. Up from that, your fifth.
Now it's all going downhill.
Now, this is where it takes a turn. The fifth one I'm going to say for me was the last one that we had. And I'm going to say that that's the Kroger water.
Oh, so number 6 in the margarita glass.
Mm-hmm.
I also had the margarita glass, number 6.
Oh, really?
Next. Yes.
Is it the Kroger? Which one did you think it was?
Yeah, I think that's the Kroger water, number 6.
Is that the Kroger water? Yep. Yes. Hey, look at that.
Hey, look at us. Huh?
See?
I feel like Paul Rudd right now. Huh? Look at us, huh? Yeah, who would have thought, huh? Not me.
Not me. Absolutely not. All right, so next, your fourth one.
At number 4, this is where they all really started to run together, these next 4. But I went number 4. It was number 1, our first drink.
Okay. I said number 2.
Number 1 and number 2, what do we have? Number 1 is Aquafina, okay.
And then what was number 2? Smart Water.
Mmm.
Ew.
So I have as my number 2 water, whatever water was number 5 on the taste test.
Okay. What was it? Just water. Okay.
Just water is number 5.
So just water. Okay. So just water, just to clarify, I got the brand wrong. But just water was our second favorite
Okay.
of the water. And we agreed on that.
We did.
Really, the only disagreement we've had so far is number 3 and number 4.
Mm-hmm. So the cardboard box must have made somewhat of a difference. It was our second highest rated one. So does that mean you had number 3 as your favorite?
Number 3 was my favorite, and I say that's Fiji.
Well, considering that's the only one left, I feel pretty good about that too.
So, so our top 2 waters, Tyler, were both spring waters.
Which were Fiji and Just Water.
Fiji and Just Water. Huh. Look at that. So we had our low ends right on target.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We had our Kroger water and our tap water. You and I agreed dead on. And then we agreed spot on the number 1 and the number 2 waters.
So I'll set these out here. So the 2 that we kind of had mixed up a little bit were Aquafina and Smart Water. These are the only 2 that we really had.
We had those 3 and 4,
mm-hmm.
basically. I mean,
Okay.
they were right in the center.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. So there is okay.
But now, even though we said there's a difference, we were not confident. I mean, we just sat here. Now we can brag now because we got them right. But we were not confident a couple minutes ago that we had these in the right order.
But let's be fair.
So there clearly is not that much of a difference.
Well, look, let's be real about this. We're not sitting here judging 6 different lasagna recipes where there's 15 different ingredients that you can interchange. This is water. There's only so many things you can do to water, right?
True.
So there are very small changes that you can make. But I'm surprised. I actually thought there wouldn't be that big of a difference. But you and I just proved that there is a difference between the higher end and the lower end of water.
Yes, it is.
And everything else in the middle is just a gray area, which is where your middle tier places like, Aquafina and Dasani make all their money.
Mm-hmm.
So,
exactly.
So what do we have to say to the average consumer out there that's thinking about buying water? What would be your overall message?
Some people may not be able to afford the high. I mean, some people can't pay $3 a bottle for water. So if your income doesn't allow you to do that, then obviously you're going to be getting the Kroger, the Costco, the lower end. Mm-hmm. But
which I get that myself.
Yeah, that's what we always about to clear. That's what brought up this whole conversation because I was so used to the purified crap that comes from Costco and Kroger
from Costco Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The majestic Costco Springs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean that's what led to this whole conversation. So there is a difference if you can afford it and do like the taste better. There is definitely a difference.
That's just it's just so funny, man. It's weird that you and I agreed so much on that because I didn't expect it. I agree. If you can if you want to pay more for the water, there's a difference. Now, is it the biggest difference in the world to pay twice the price, or more than that, probably? In my opinion, probably not, except for the tap water. I couldn't do that long term. But that's just me personally. I could spot that one a mile away, and I did not really care for it. I don't like tap water. It stuck out like a sore thumb.
Agreed. It did. That was the only one that I was 100% confident that was what it was.
But our number 5 pick, the Kroger water, I could drink a whole case of that. I mean, it's not compared to the other ones. It's not as good. But you know what? If I'm thirsty, I'll drink the water. I was surprised by the results, didn't know what to expect. I'm really glad that we did this, and we'll have to do some more fun stuff like this along the way. We're just trying to help the average consumer out here, the average Kentuckian, the average American, just anybody that's interested in buying water. So I think it was fun, Tyler.
It was. Yeah, we have concluded once and for all, there is a difference between the high end, the mid-tier, and your low end and tap waters.
And we've confirmed that spring water apparently is superior, just in general. So if you're going to buy cheaper water, buy cheaper spring water. Apparently that's what we chose. So thank you all so much for watching. Follow us, LexBuds.com, on Twitter at LexBuds, and on Facebook, LexBuds Pick and Roll, and we will see you soon.
And I told you, honey, I could tell a difference.